Dr. Kilburn? Dr. William Kilburn?
Help me. Help me. Help me. Help.
I called the duty solicitor. She'll want him out on bail by morning.
Usually does.
CCTV should sort it.
And he's definitely dead.
On arrival. A doctor.
Really?
From the university.
Not a proper one, then.
Maths, I think. You want a drink while we wait for him?
There's something I didn't say in there. Something I need to tell you.
What do you want to know?
You've never liked me, have you, Jonah? I know the price of bread. I look both ways when crossing the road. I do my marking properly and on time.
You make lists.
I irritate you.
And you look awful.
Someone tried to kill me last night.
So making lists can be dangerous then.
He asked for me by name.
You really do look worse than I feel. I'll stand you a coffee.
If someone tried to kill you, would you know why?
You in today?
Have to take a risk first. Me. Here's another shocker. Ever think I might not like you?
Okay, I'm going to hand out your scripts. We're going to be looking at inference and risk analysis, Bayesian and frequentist.
Should we even be using frequentist stats?
Fat tails.
Black swans?
Terms, Johnson, terms.
I used to think there was only white swans, certain of it, until they found a black one.
And your point?
Well, black swans. Symbol of the unpredictable, the seemingly impossible.
Yet they pop up all the time.
Where's my script?
Did you hand one in?
I see we all got A- again.
Can't believe you're bitching about getting an A.
I'm bitching about Johnson getting one.
Have you seen Kilban?
You're joking.
And $3 on the bounce.
And the first lot have already complained. You have to mark the scripts, Jonah, not just give them a grade.
Have you seen Kilban?
He's dead. Threw himself off a building this morning. The one above Drip. The coffee shop you use.
Hello, Amanda's phone. She's not at a desk at the moment, but she is in. Have you tried ringing her on the duty number?
I was the last person to see him.
Then the police will want to talk to you.
He gave me something. I think he was in some kind of trouble.
He had killed somebody.
With this?
No. But I'm going to have to ask you to leave now.
But where would he get it from, and why would he need a gun? And why would he give it me? I'm not dangerous. I'm a mathematician.
So was Dr. Kilban.
There's more. Your card, a postcard from 1954 from Alan Turing. I'm just asking for some help.
We don't do help, Dr. Block.
Advice, then?
Go to the police before they come to you.
Some P equals NP. P equals NP. It's a maths problem. Important? Yeah. Money in it? What? If you just answer the question, Dr. Block. I think the Clay Institute have 1 million waiting forever solves it. Could Dr. Kilban have solved it? No. Why not? Is this relevant? When I met him this morning, he was in shock. He just killed someone. He was lost. That's all. Did he tell you he just killed someone? No. Did he talk about last night? No. Did he give you anything? Any clue what he was planning to do? No. Did he tell you he just killed someone? No. Did he talk about last night? No. Did he give you anything? Any clue what he was planning to do? No. Any clue what he was planning to do? No. Did he give you anything? Any clue what he was planning to do? No. Did he give you anything? Any clue what he was planning to do? No. Did he give you anything? Any clue what he was planning to do? No.
Looking for Peter Ugarte. Studied under Kilban. Big Turing fan.
Me too. Did some of his best work right here.
Know this?
Pete organised a centenary. Asked for anything Turing related and the public responded.
Nothing valuable then.
I'll tell Pete you borrowed a book, shall I? Dr. Block.
looking for a game?
Yeah, among other things.
Oldham, tonight. The Unicorn. An old boozer on Church Street, you know it?
Yeah, I know it.
1,000 in, 2 rebuys. Too much for you?
Actually, I can make that.
Upstairs after hours.
Okay. Hey, Matt.
What? What?
Where would a guy like me get a gun from?
You got a problem?
No problem. It's just a guy I know got a gun, and I'm trying to figure out how.
A guy like you?
Yeah, like me.
Forget it, Jonah. Some problems aren't meant to be solved. Stick to cards. After closing, the Unicorn.
So, Bjorn won't be coming.
You thought we'd let him?
I could always go to him.
No more traveling, Dr. Turing. Not to Norway. Not to France. Not anywhere.
And you can stop me.
Don't think this is the place to discuss this, do you?
I just want to lead a normal, abnormal life.
You want to work in the most sensitive areas of government.
I've worked there before.
Before your conviction. For gross indecency.
You make it sound so much fun. A little mutual masturbation between consenting adults. So, they won't have me back.
Shall we discuss your options elsewhere?
I was taking Bjorn to the cinema. Snow White. Have you seen it? I'd like to see it again. If I'm going nowhere.
Amanda Bonner? Amanda Bonner? Hello?
I need to know what's going on.
You need to leave now.
Must be about the postcard, but I need to know what.
You need to know that there is CCTV in this alley and there are flats in that building. People watching.
Someone broke into my flat last night. Why? Why would they do that?
Get out of my way, Dr. Block.
Not until you tell me what's going on.
I don't know. And I don't care. I don't care.
The police are looking for Pete too.
Why?
You find what you're looking for.
I just need some help. I really do need some help.
I can give you a lift.
You share with old Gatti. You work with Kilban. You may know something.
About what? Ghost seater functions? Euler's equation?
You may not know you know it.
I have to make a stop first. See every scholar.
The mathematician.
The film.
Turing sent 4 postcards to a friend, just before he died. Almost senseless. Messages from the unseen world. They've always had the last 3 postcards. The first one disappeared like it never existed. Until now. Not on me.
I remember it turning up. Pete was excited. Didn't happen often. Someone just sent it in.
Probably no idea what it was.
What is it?
The key to understanding the last 3 postcards. But it's in code.
He loved that sort of thing. Told you, I'm a Turing fan. During the war, he put his savings into 2 silver bars, buried them just in case the Nazis won, wrote the location down in code.
Treasure map.
Went back after the war, but couldn't crack his own code. Those silver bars are still out there somewhere in Bletchley.
So you think the postcards are some sort of treasure map?
I think you may never crack the code.
Already started. Acrostic. Schoolboy stuff. The first letter of every line. I am the key.
Alan Turing.
That key cracked one cipher led to another.
And anyway, you're not crypto, just financial mathematics.
Probabilities. And I can do this. But what the hell could be on a postcard from 50 years ago to justify what's going on?
And what is going on?
Kilburn killed some guy. Ugate's gone AWOL. And someone broke into my flat last night.
Some guy got into my place last year. Cleaned out my wardrobe. Keep your eye out for a jerk in a lime jumper and a strawberry thong.
He only took what Kilburn gave me.
The card.
No. No, I still have that. There's got to be more than some treasure map to a couple of silver bars.
War stuff. Must be out by now.
Some revelation. Something sexual. About someone special.
Turing and Churchill.
I don't like guessing.
You're a probabilities guy. That's what you do.
I just need time. And help. Maybe a flaw.
You're not enjoying this, are you?
You don't seem to be enjoying it either. So why don't you go home and we can talk?
Is there something to talk about? I thought it was all over.
It is. I'm here to make absolutely sure that you know that. I may even be able to help.
Oh? Very humane.
He thought we were soft machines. It's just a matter of time before a computer passes his Turing test and fools us into believing it's human.
I'm with Gödel and Einstein. We'll always be better than computers because of intuition.
Unprovable, so invalid.
Gödel proved it. Used logic to reveal the very limitations of logic.
So no computer will ever pass his Turing test then?
How can it? Unless it has our obsessions, neuroses, hates.
Hell of a definition of the human.
And loves.
Your loves?
Morphogenesis. The maths of life. My doctoral thesis, actually. It was started by Turing. He worked out the maths of stripes on fish and figured they'd move. Of course, they ignored him for nearly 40 years. He was right, but gave it up. Got bored easily. You bored, Jonah? That why this is doing something for you?
Probably. But then again, everything's probably. And path dependent.
I'm hitting the shower.
You know what it is?
Hilbert's only unsolved problem. Turing worked on it.
We've all had a look at it at some point.
Tried to disprove it. Think he changed his mind after the war, though. You checking me out, Dr. Block?
Did he tell you anything? Pete? About the postcard?
It was Kilban's thing.
Kilban's dead and Ugarte is missing.
He tried to reduce things to some spurious correlation.
No, I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
So go to the police and ask. Have you been to the police?
Yeah.
And?
And nothing. Kilban was attacked by some guy. Killed him in the struggle. Killed himself the next day.
Did you tell them about the break-in at your place? And the card?
It's complicated.
Obviously.
They're not interested. It's over for them. Suicide. They can't help me. Peter can. Maybe I can help him. He's out there somewhere. We're worried, maybe scared.
You really think you seeing Pete might help?
Must do. I'm guessing Kilban was closer than me. And Peter was closer to Kilban.
He hasn't been around for a few days now.
No.
I gave him a lift with some stuff to a place.
This place got a number. Live me.
I'm off out. And I've already dropped something. I don't drug and drive.
Very irresponsible.
You should try it. Helps with the maths, like greens after rain.
I prefer to make my discoveries clean.
How very Plato.
Worst things to be.
That's just discovery as an act of possession. Somewhere to put a flag. It's more creative than that. You sure about the E?
Sure.
You need something. A little colour.
Hello, Jonah. It's Sebastian.
Professor Moran?
Sebastian,
Yeah.
are you well?
I'm alive.
Good. I'm in Manchester. For dinner at the Rhineland.
Here.
But we might meet up later tonight.
And why would we do that? Old times?
To see what maths can do for you.
You gave it up. For some US corporation.
Ellipsis, I'm a European. I've kept the flat on here in town. Dalton Street. 1729.
Use your bathroom. Hello, Sebastian.
Predictably unpredictable.
I couldn't wait.
You'll have to. Can't talk to you right now. This isn't the
It
place.
suits me. Suits now or never, Sebastian.
How much do you know?
More. Now you're here. This isn't some gay revelation thing, is it? Or some out-of-date Cold War stuff? Must be about coding. That company you work for.
That I part own.
Ellipsis. An encryption company.
Have you got the postcard, Jonah?
I've got the postcard. I've already started cracking it. Pretty soon I'll have the key to the other 3 postcards.
Then it's not too late. But you're running out of time.
Are you gentlemen finished?
I am.
You will be. If you don't let me help you.
Did you help Kilban?
I'll have to ask you to leave.
Suits me.
Is immortality worth dying for?
Please. Just talk to me. Why won't you talk to me? I have no idea what this is about. Please. You haven't asked me a single question. The card was Kilban's thing. This isn't fair. Peter? Peter?
Mr. Ugarte, it's the police. The police, Mr. Ugarte.
That's Riemann.
The guy with the gun?
He's dead.
Back there?
I had nothing to do with it.
So let's discuss it.
It's Riemann.
He gave you something. Kill Ban. Didn't he?
I knew you'd come.
I've never seen a dead body before.
They found Ugarte then.
Are they outside protecting you?
Watching me, Jonah. And waiting for you. Now they know you're a player.
Why?
You know why.
Why kill? This is the solution to the greatest mass problem in history.
One problem solved, more created. In America, research papers on the Riemann hypothesis have to be vetted by the National Security Agency. That's why we sponsor research in Europe.
I'm finding bodies and you're offering me a research grant.
We both know there's no time for that.
Then leave me alone. I just want to solve a maths problem.
Not a maths problem. The maths problem. And it will cause chaos.
Who cares? This is maths. Something pure.
The world will care, Jonah.
Why? Because I prove the predictability of prime numbers.
Because the world's security is built on the very unpredictability of prime numbers. Nearly every piece of encrypted data, every password, every pin, is made up using primes, huge ones, multiplied together, creating numbers that are next to impossible to factor back into primes. Unless you have the key. Think of that, Jonah. The whole world's safety dependent on our inability to solve a problem. But that's what man does. Solve problems. We are problem-solving machines. It's just a question of time before the whole system comes crashing down.
Sounds like a sales pitch for ellipsis, Professor Moran.
Because we don't use primes for coding.
No, but the world prefers them.
Until the Riemann hypothesis is proved, then watch the scramble our way.
Even if I had a solution, proving would take years.
Academic proof. In the real world, to prove you solved Riemann, that you can predict prime numbers, you just do what Gilbert did. He hacked Intercom, one of the world's largest cryptographers, just to prove he could.
But why?
When are you going to stop using academia as some kind of prophylactic, Jonah? Money I know you gamble, so it can't really matter to you. But to the rest of the world, money really matters.
You tried to blackmail them. But he'd win the Fields Medal, the Clay Prize.
In 2 or 3 years, and for that you need a rigorous and formal proof. Not just some technique he'd found that worked. He wasn't up to that. But something in that card from Turing gave him the technique. A prime number predictor. But not the proof.
So they killed him?
Them or some security agents from somewhere. Powerful enemies, Jonah. You need help.
I could always go to the police.
Shouldn't you have gone already? We're puzzle people, you and me, Jonah. And now you've got skin in the game. You need a friend.
I have friends.
You're too dangerous for them.
You mean ellipsis?
They'll help, but I was thinking more of me. Together, we can make history.
Together.
I'm a cryptologist. No Riemann backwards. You have the card.
Not on me.
No, of course not.
Because I burnt it.
Naturally, I prefer to take you away from here somewhere safe. But that's not going to happen, is it?
I love Manchester. I know it.
So you'll need this. The phone's clean, untraceable. Just you and me, Jonah. Immortality. The Moran block solution. Okay. Block Moran.
And the gun?
We took it for your own good.
You broke into my life to get it.
There was nothing I could do to stop that. Look, Jonah. You're shining a light on things they don't want to be seen. And the strongest light casts the longest shadows. Jonah, break the code before it breaks you.
Dr. Block, I presume. I've got him. Yeah, I'll wait.
Future Ugate's dead.
Give them what they want, Jonah.
They want me.
So go to the police.
I can't. I killed someone. He asked for me by name. It was self-defense.
You can explain.
And give Riemann up to someone else when I'm so close.
So run.
No passport. Too easy to trace if I moved. I'm better staying here in Manchester until I figure this all out.
You have that kind of time.
If I can find somewhere quiet.
My place.
Too many distractions. And it's dangerous.
I'll make us something. You can tell me who's doing all this.
If what Turing had was a way to predict crimes, then Sebastian could be right. And it would undermine virtually all coding systems we use.
So banks, security companies, governments.
Governments would have me already. Besides, Intercom would be crazy to let any agency know they've been hacked. This has to be a small group of Intercom security guys making sure it doesn't get out. And maybe Sebastian's guys making sure it does.
And Sebastian himself?
Well, he'd like to go in with me for a piece of immortality.
Are you hurt?
The guy who attacked me.
Shit, Jonah. People are dying.
That's what people do. If Turing really did prove the Riemann hypothesis, then why did he keep it secret?
Official Secrets Act. He didn't just break the Nazis' code. He was Churchill's boy. Kept working for the security guys after the war, till his conviction.
Are you checking me out? But why would official secrets cover Riemann back then? I mean, computers weren't even around, and Turing was one of the guys who helped invent them, so why keep it secret?
Because it wasn't his. When Riemann died, most of his papers were burnt by his housekeeper. But some found their way to a guy called Besselhagen. He starved to death in the wake of the war. Paranoid in the part of Berlin the Brits got to first. Rumour has it, Riemann kept a special little black book of unproved ideas. What if it was found amongst Besselhagen's papers? What if it contained the prime predictor? What if the country's top mathematician and trusted decoder was given it to check out under the Official Secrets Act?
No way would I have summoned that.
Different times, different men.
So afterwards, he writes it down on a series of postcards, sends 3 to a friend.
And the first one?
I burned it.
You know now if anything happens to you, the solution is lost.
Happened throughout history. Fermat, Cardano.
But Riemann may not get solved for another couple of 100 years.
Nobody really wants it solving.
Apart from every mathematician on the planet. And ellipsis. Why don't you call Professor Moran?
Plus his number.
We could track it down.
No. No. I want to do this alone.
What?
The maths.
We weren't made to do things alone.
You should know I'm positive.
Well, that's good.
It wasn't from a dirty needle. Or infected blood.
Burgess, McLean. Traitors from Cambridge like you.
You must be an Oxford man.
Do we have to do this here? And Klaus Fuchs. You worked with him at Manchester University. Before we ran off to Russia with our nuclear secrets.
I remember the headline in the Daily Mirror. Scientist Fuchsov.
This is serious.
Deadly. But I'll tell you something funny. The estrogen injections they made me take gave me breasts. Would you like to see? As my Jungian analyst says, break one code, you're a hero. Break another, you're a villain.
It was your choice.
Chemical castration. Trying to recode me.
You could have gone to prison instead.
Never.
Anytime we want.
Because I still love men. And men love me.
Because it's wrong.
Proof. A man of mathematics like me needs proof. Like Riemann. Not only did he hypothesize about the distribution of primes, he had a way of predicting them too. Just a technique, not a proof. And being the good man of mathematics he was, he wouldn't publish until there was a proof. Of course, he died first and the technique was lost. That's why I asked to see the Black Book. I'd like to work on a proof.
You do realize, even talking about such things is a breach of the Official Secrets Act.
But if I'm no longer classified as fit to work for government, what makes me classified to keep the secrets I already know?
You wrote a letter along the same lines some months ago.
Which of course you read. I write postcards now. Much point in my writing one tonight. To my mother. You know, I never even told her I got the Order of the British Empire. Because it was for services that were secret.
You shouldn't be telling me.
But I told her I was queer. You made me. You've let them take me, try me, brutalize me for being me.
You did it to yourself by being caught and talking.
By being honest.
By thinking you had powerful friends who would somehow stop the trial.
Why didn't you? You knew what I was. You knew it didn't matter.
But it does matter. Times have changed. The war changed everything.
And I thought we won.
Men like you are a risk. Blackmail.
The whole world knows I'm queer, and you still won't let me work.
The university will.
I'm done with computation. I'm done with morphogenesis. I want to work on Riemann again.
Official secrets.
And round we go. You know you're leaving me nothing. Just an oddity of the British Empire.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of us all?
You still believe in fair?
Oh, is that supposed to be humour? Supposedly a human trait. But I think that machines are capable of it too. Dip the apple in the brew. Let the sleeping death seep through. This stuff may make things a little messy. Straighten me up a little if I need it, would you?
Turn the light off.
Sure.
Because the strongest light casts the longest shadows.
Emergency operator, which service, please?
Please, quickly.
Manchester Police Emergency.
There's a woman being attacked.
Where are you calling from?
My flat. I can see it. It's in the alley. Quickly, come quick.
Can I have the address you're calling
Oh
from?
my God.
The address you're calling from.
I think you're too late.
Where'd you go?
Worried?
Curious.
You certainly are. It's okay. Nobody knows I'm here, do they?
Where will you go?
Cantor used to sign himself into an asylum to work on multiple infinities.
But you're not crazy.
Andre Buck got himself a nice, quiet little prison cell. after killing his family.
Your new killer. Juliet, there's something you should know.
Do you mind if you don't? That way, it's still a wonderful world of possibilities.